Very good morning, children. Welcome to Class 8 Geography, Lesson 2 Weather and Climate. Weather and climate influence man's activities like what we eat, where, the house in which we live and work, farming, sailing, fishing, modern transport, and even our playtime, etc. Hence, one should have knowledge about the weather and climate. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn about weather and climate, its elements, and how they influence our lifestyle. What is the weather? Weather is the day to day condition or state of the atmosphere at any place as regards sunshine, temperature, cold cover, wind, fog condition, air pressure, humidity, precipitation, and such other elements. It refers to short periods like a day, a week, a month, or a little longer, and as such, the weather changes from time to time in a day and one period to other in a year. In the morning, the weather might be sunny with a clear sky in a place, and evening there might be clouds and rain. Similarly, weather is cool in winter and hot in summer. These are the different weather elements: sunny, cloudy, rainy, whistling, it may be windy, stormy, snowy, thunderstorms, lightning. We often hear people saying, "Today the climate is good or bad." It is incorrect to say like that. Instead, it has to be said that the weather is good or bad. We could observe the television news readers saying weather report and not the climate report. For example, cricket match have been postponed due to bad weather, etc. Next, we'll move on to the climate. The word climate is derived from the ancient Greek word klimo, which means inclination. Because we all know that the inclination of the earth and the tilting of the earth on its axis is one of the main reasons for the seasons. Climate is generally defined as the average condition or state of the weather of a place or a region. The average atmospheric conditions are determined by measuring the weather elements for a long period of time, which is usually for 35 years. The element of weather and climate are the same. The climate does not change often like weather. Scientists who study weather is called weatherology, and the scientists who study the climate is called climatologist. So, in short, we can say the weather of a particular region is changing every day depending on temperature, rainfall, and condition. But the climate will show the long time behavior of the weather in that region. So, weather is similar to our mood on a day, climate is our overall personality. Earth's atmosphere is a layer of gases surrounding the planet Earth and retained by the Earth's gravity. Because of Earth's gravitational pull or push, the atmosphere is in fact surrounding the Earth. This is the composition of air. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 20.9%, other gases 0.17%, argon 0.90%, and carbon dioxide 0.03%. Like our Earth, other planets also have atmosphere. Mercury, oxygen 42%, sodium 29%, hydrogen 22%, other gases 7%. Venus, major carbon dioxide 96%, nitrogen 3%, other gases 1%. Earth, nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, argon greater than 1%, other gases less than 1%. Mars, carbon dioxide 95%, nitrogen 3%, argon 1.5%, other gases 5%. Jupiter, hydrogen 90%, helium greater than 1%, other gases less than 1%. Saturn, hydrogen 96%, helium 3%, other gases 1%. Uranus, hydrogen 83%, helium 15%, methane 2%. Neptune, hydrogen 96%, helium 19%, methane 1%. Next, we'll move on to the controlling factors of the weather and climate. Angle of the sun rays, the length of daytime, altitude, distribution of land and water bodies, location and direction of mountain ranges, air pressure, wind and ocean currents. Because the surface of the earth is curved, certain portions receive direct rays and the other portions receives indirect rays. Because of the spherical shape of the earth and the curvature of the earth near the equator, the sun rays travel a very shorter distance and over a smaller area the rays are concentrated. Whereas near the poles or towards the poles, the sun rays have to travel a larger area. The polar region receives slanting sun rays. Hence, there is little or no sunlight. Thus, there is an extreme cold winters. Since Earth's lower concentrations of sunlight at poles than at the equator, they have the cold winters. Next comes the elements of weather and climate: temperature, rainfall, pressure, humidity, and wind. What is temperature? Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold something is. Temperature is one of the key elements of weather and climate. The earth and its atmosphere get heated from the sun through insolation. What is insolation? The incoming solar rays is called insolation. The degree of heat present in the air is termed as temperature. Apart from sun rays, the heat in air also depends the atmospheric mass to a small extent. Temperature varies with time due to changes in the level of radiation which reaches the Earth's surface. This is due to the motion of the Earth, that is, rotation and revolution, and inclination of the Earth's axis. The temperature influences the level of humidity, that is, the amount of water vapor in the air, the process of evaporation, condensation, and the precipitation. Heat energy from solar radiation is received by the Earth through three mechanisms. They are radiation, condensation, and convection. The Earth's atmosphere is heated more by terrestrial radiation than insolation. Children, so this is an example that shows clearly what is radiation, convection, and conduction. So here the vessel gets heated up by the flames of the stove, and this is called radiation. The water molecules at the bottom of the vessel gets heated up and raised to the top and cools molecules. From top comes to the bottom, they form a current here. This is called convection. And once the water gets heated slowly, the handle also gets heated, which is not directly touching the flame. So the heated form, the edge that is near the vessel gives heats and spreads over. This is called conduction. Temperature varies both horizontally and vertically. Temperature decreases with increasing height is known as lapse rate, which is 6.5 degrees Celsius per 1000 meter in troposphere. That is, for every 1000 meter of ascent, the temperature decreases by 6.5 degrees Celsius. That's why when the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. Because the air is more dense near the Earth's surface, because of the gravitational pull of the Earth, the atmosphere is dense near the surface. Once we go up and up, the air becomes ratified and it spreads and it is less dense and it cannot hold or it cannot absorb more heat. That's why it is cool in the higher altitude. What are isotherms? The degree of hotness and coldness is known as temperature. The distribution of temperature is shown on the map by using isotherms. Isotherms are the lines on the map connecting points having same temperature. The Greek word iso means equal to or the same as. The Greek word therm means heat. Here in this map, you can see this line connects as 4 points, and all these points will be having the same temperature of 75 degree. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 points will be having 70 degree. So what are isotherms? They are the lines drawn on the map connecting places having same temperature. Factors affecting temperature on Earth: latitude, altitude, land and water mass, oceanic currents, topographic of land, forest and vegetation, clouds and rainfall. The temperature is a unit of volume of air at a given time is measured in scales like Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Temperature is usually measured in degree Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. Celsius scale of temperature was invented by Anders Celsius. He was a Swedish astronomer. Fahrenheit scale of temperature is named after Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit. On Celsius scale, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius and freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. On Fahrenheit scale, water boils at 212 degree Fahrenheit and freeze at 32 degree Fahrenheit. Meteorologist measures the temperature by the thermometer, Stephenson screen and minimum and maximum thermometer. It is a glass tube which is sealed on one end and has a bulb on the other end. The lower part of the glass tube and bulb are filled with mercury. The Celsius thermometer shows 0 to 100 degree of temperature and the Fahrenheit thermometer shows 32 to 212 degree of temperature. Here are the Stephenson screen and minimum and maximum thermometer. Children, with this we shall wind up with today's session and shall continue with the other elements of weather and climate in our next class. Thank you and have a great day, children.